Well, and I'm still getting to know Real.
I'm
right?
sure there's a lot that
I still haven't really fully explored the technology platforms yet.
Yeah.
So one thing I didn't mention that you just sort of briefly spoke to. So at EXP, their cap is 16.
Mm-hmm.
Real, it's 12. Mm-hmm. Pretty close there.
Yeah.
But I was on a team, so it was a different split.
Gotcha.
That was the other reason that I left the team. When you look at and when you really do the math, I'm just what it cost me. And there was a vision, there was a picture. It was supposed to be that we were going to have more agents, and so I would build my downline, and that would help pay for it. But that didn't happen, and so I needed to go where it was going to cost me the least amount of money possible, which I've never done. Even at my original brokerage, when I first got my real estate license, the cap was still $25,000.
Yeah.
So if I actually added up how much of somebody else got a big part of my business, it would probably make me ill.
Yeah.
When it's been, I've done more than 20 million over the past 4 years, each year. Mm-hmm. And before that it was at 15. So I'm not going to do the math.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And I don't know that agents really think about that. When you really think about, okay, what is that platform? What is that brokerage providing me? And that's how I think of a broker. It's just a platform. What are they doing to grow your business?
Right.
Same with the team. What are they doing to grow your business? And does it make sense? And at the end of the day, are they bringing in at least 3 times what you're paying out? Right. And the answer for me was, oh God, absolutely not.
Right.
So that was a big reason that I changed. Who's going to take the least amount of money so that I can focus on myself and my family?
Right.
In terms of the differences between EXP, again, and it remains to be seen if I think that EXP does it better than Real.
Sure.
Because I do think that you've got, from what I can see, you can build a massive downline because of the way they've structured it at EXP. You can essentially build your own brand, and you can say, I put all of these things together and I'm going to give them to the agents that come to my downline. The channel junkies are a great example. And I know that you and I both, through our YouTube channel, we followed the channel junkies. They eventually signed on to EXP because they can give away all of their training for anybody that joins them and signs on under EXP. But I don't think that would be allowed through Real.
Not directly. I mean, you can still provide value, but you can't.
It's a different way of doing it.
Correct.
And I think EXP says, go ahead and do that. Amy Gregory is a great example. She built her business through Instagram, and now she's got Powerhouse, and that's her whole downline. And all of her templates, all of her way of building her brand. Now we know that 1,000 agents sign on and only 10 agents are actually going to do what she says, right?
Yeah.
So that's the way that I think EXP has built massive growth and allows people to build these massive downlines. I don't want to do that though. So that's just not my goal. If it was my goal, I don't know yet if Real would make sense for me.
Yeah. So that's a really good point. I remember in 2020, a buddy of mine went to EXP at that time, and he loved it, was all about it. He's not there anymore, by the way, but I remember he introduced me to a couple of the people who recruited him, who were doing similar stuff as far as kind of like these subgroups, right? And I remember being in the meeting, I was like, I like these guys. Like, they're go-getters. I just didn't love that rebrand within the company and then like, you're part of us now type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just who I am. Like, maybe some people have the need to be a part of a group like that and be like, oh, I run with these guys or I run with that guys. And that was the reason why I remember saying like, no, this is just not for me. Right. And then later on Real came along and it was just this non-threatening brand with the platform, with everything that you need to run your business. And same like you, I did not want to pay $100,000 a year to another broker because I know that's what you pay, probably more.
Several years.
Several years, exactly.
Don't talk about it.
But what I did like, I liked the platform, and I liked that it was just like, this is what the company is. You're not going to go at event and somebody's going to start talking about, oh, if you join my downline, we're going to do this. And it's completely out of line with what the company stands for. And I love that. I thought it's kind of, to me, it's like Bitcoin. It's the code that is written in it is indestructible, right? And the reason why it is because we take care of it. It's one culture. And that's what the culture is. You can still provide value to the marketplace. You're just not going to rebrand something because now it's just the Wild West. And this could go in any direction, right? And obviously, EXP worked and still working and they're crushing, right? And the timing was like perfect for them during COVID. I remember they went from like 20,000 agents to 80,000, like a year and a half, right?
Right place, right time for them.
100%. I remember even the stock was like $4 and they went to, at some point, it was like
$95.
$95.
It was
Right.
crazy.
But that was for me the turnoff. And then for 2 years, I was at a regular brokerage until this opportunity came along. And I saw this opportunity. I said, okay, this makes sense. I like it.
Yeah.
I want the community. I want the feel of, all right, like this is what our brokerage is. And we represent this. And I know I'm ranting, but there was one agent in Massachusetts who was a big time agent. When he joined Real, he started doing similar things like that, where he had like a group and he was providing, if you join me, I'll give you Facebook leads and stuff like that. And I remember it was shut down fairly quickly. I don't know if you remember or not, but in about 2 months, it was not a conversation anymore. And we all like hated it. We all were like, and it's not like we were jealous. It was just not in brand. It was just, we were not leading with the right thing because we were just talking about Facebook leads. They don't work or they work very little. And then you're bringing people in because you're going to give them leads. It's just not the right way to do it.
I think that those are the two biggest distinctions that I see so far. I think the technology for both companies is very useful.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see should do like a 3-month review or an annual review to see what the difference is. Because I think I haven't been at a different company for 3 years now, but from where we are or where we were when we started to where it is now is like drastically different, and in a good way. Like everything that they said they were going to do, they've done, which is also very encouraging for the future too, because when they say they're going to do something, I believe them and I know it's going to get done the right way. So I'll be curious to see how you adapt to all the stuff that we have here and what you kind of compare EXP to technology wise to Real. I thought like EXP had some third-party providers for different things. I don't know, like signature platforms or whatever. Did you guys have like an in-house platform? So it's very similar then. So yeah, I'll be really curious to see what it looks like for you.